Hello, how are you? A quick little announcement. I wanted to talk about the thing I've talked about for the last 3 weeks. Something that's really important to me, and something that I'm definitely trying to put a lot more of my thoughts and energies to because it's something I'm fighting through. And that of my support for the National MS Society. The National MS Society is a collective of passionate individuals who want to do something about MS now, to move together towards a world free of multiple sclerosis. MS stops people from moving, but the National MS Society exists to make sure that multiple sclerosis doesn't. To contact the National MS Society, call 1-800-344-48, 1-800-344-4867, or go to their website at nationalmssociety.org. Again, the phone number 1-800-344-4867, or go to nationalmssociety.org. And on that, let's begin. You told me a day or two ago it'd be 45 or 50 degrees outside and absolutely more spring-like than winter-like. I always said, what sort of world are we living in? A world where we're having VF Talks on Friday. A conversation for us to talk about anything and everything. This is the Venture Forward VF Talks. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, whoever you may be. And hi, this is VF Talks, the conversational program of the Venture Forward. And it's an honor and pleasure to see all of you tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon. I am JV, and that cantankerous, that guy over there, that guy with the streamer cap on, is Rex. A triceratops who thinks he's a T-Rex, hence the name Rex. It's a joke that's been going on for 4.5 months. It'll probably go on for 4.5 months longer. There he is, all cantankerous and stuff. Oh wait, hang on. What's that? Oh, I know. There are a lot of graphics moving in the intro. I know. I get it. It's your fault. It's your fault, I see you. Yeah. I talked to him. And yeah, I think he's talking back. We'll talk about that on another episode. But anyhow, a couple of things I added to this. So, first of all, I got a ticker on the bottom. I figure I go through that disclaimer on every single episode. It's probably better for me to have a disclaimer or a ticker on the bottom to talk to that. You may see another thing added to the lower left-hand corner. I saw a couple of our streaming buddies do this, and I said, oh, well, if this is something that can help me raise money for MS or do other things, well, let me do that. And there it is. It's what I'm saying is we're buying Rex a coffee, but in all due honesty, it's part of the drive I'm doing as soon as I formalize it next week for MS. So I really feel like we are in a situation where we can't. It's going to take some time for me to build an audience and whatnot, but if I can help out and put a buy me a coffee or buy Rex a coffee, we're going to do that for the sake of. For a very fine organization, and that of the MS Society, the National MS Society. So that's what that thing in the lower left-hand corner is all about. It's been an interesting week, as most of the weeks have been. A very interesting one. I really think that I don't know what to believe anymore with respect to, hey, can we top that? And I didn't expect to see snow, the level of snow that we saw this week. And granted, I live in the Northeast. There's snow here all the time. But I think there's been a little bit of a time for the last couple of years where it wasn't terrible. And then all of a sudden, over the weekend, here it came, and it kept coming. And it kept coming over, and with the ice and the snow and everything, it became something where, okay, winter has finally come over here. So it was fun trying to shovel the ice this afternoon because it was over 40 degrees, 45 in fact. And I think it actually got up to 50. So what an afternoon to go into the driveway and start shoveling some of that stuff. And just move it out of the way. Because here's a news flash. It's supposed to snow again on Sunday. And I believe on Tuesday as well. So, Puxatawny Phil, I think he's onto something. Just my thought. We have the Ecamm interview link alive and well here. And the thing is, we will do interview mode and bring on anybody who wants to join. Just basically put that link into your phone or into your browser, and you can join me for VF Talks. Whether or not Rex will say something, I don't know. But you'll have at least me. Have some comments as I say hi to all of you who are joining me on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. Sarah says, hi JV, out taking my constitutional, this may cut in and out. Just like the intro. And Sarah also says, but now it's like spring. Yeah, it's beautiful outside. It's a gorgeous day outside. I was really happy about that. If we can have some nice weather before it starts snowing again this weekend, Sunday, Tuesday. Let's do that, right? It's not that, I guess I should talk about this. It's not that I'm averse to snow. I think the first snow is fine. The second snow, fantastic. we talk about the 11th or the 12th, it starts getting on my nerves. Not that there has been 11 or 12 snows yet, but the way things are going, might have that. I guess the other thing I wanted to talk about is anybody watching the big game this weekend? I don't know how many conversations I had today. It's like, oh, what, you watching the big game this weekend? You watching the big game on Sunday? I don't think I can mention that on here, so I'm not going to mention the name of the game. I said, yeah, I am watching it. I'm probably more prone to see the Puppy Bowl. Just throwing it out there. Very dear friend of mine told me how she wants to see the Puppy Bowl. And gotta tell ya, Puppy Bowl sounds great right about now. Even though we just had a new cat join this house. Puppy Bowl, nothing like the Puppy Bowl. And it's rescues. It helps the SPCA and a lot of fine organizations that help many of the pets in this world through adoption. Yeah, as I always say, adopt, don't shop. So there's my public service message for that too. So Puppy Bowl probably over that other game that I can't mention a name for. That said, I think I'm on the side of if a certain quarterback who used to be the head quarterback for New England wins that game, not saying it, for Tampa Bay, I think he'll have probably solidified himself as probably the best quarterback who's ever played in the National Football League or football in general. So this is really something where he has a chance to do something incredible. If we were to see history on Sunday, then so be it. Now that said, and I'm going to say this as well, if Kansas City wins the game on Sunday, I'm good with that too. I think it's a great story. If they can go back to back, perfect. So either way, you're going to have something that's going to be of interest as we try to quickly get through a new normal, as we quickly get to a world where we can start going to places again, or at least be healthier, and we don't have the massive amounts of peril that we've been having around the world the last year and some. So if Sunday evening's game helps us get away from that for a little while, it's definitely worth watching then. That and the puppies. And maybe the kittens. Maybe all of it. Don't know. So, that's Sunday. I keep on hearing that Major League Baseball's thinking about moving opening day by a month. But then again, spring training's supposed to start on time, so I don't know. Yeah, every day the story changes. So I'm going to basically talk about how last year, that year that the whole world has gone through, how that year basically has changed my mind on a lot of things. What I mean by that is I'm not so much into sports right now. Don't get me wrong. I am a Yankee fan without question, right? I'm a Giant fan. I'm a Ranger fan. We won't talk about the next. Oh boy. But it's like ever since this started in March, I don't feel the same way about sports as I did prior. And maybe it started back in March when I was supposed to go down to Tampa to go see some spring training games, and I didn't go because it was starting to become a problem. And when I say it started to become a problem, I'm not going to talk about what, because at some point, your platforms that you're watching this on may monetize me. So I'm not going to say what that is specifically. But I would say from March onward, things became a lot stranger as far as how I watch sports and how I consume sports and all that. My gain is too high. Let's see how that... Is that better? I go back the other way. let's see. I am doing live editing of this tonight anyway, so hang on one second. And before I do that, hey JB, Elo, how you doing, Elo? And my gain is too high, so bear with me 1 second. I'll try to fix that. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah? How am I doing now? Is that better? Better. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Alright. This might be better. Okay. We'll see how it goes. For that matter, a lot of things on this laptop has been acting funny all day, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's still the same. Sure. How's that now? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Got worse? Go the other way? How's that? How's that? How's that? You see me moving the dial? Better. Good. Perfect. Great. Good. I apologize for the first 6 minutes of that. And I'm sure when I watch this on replay, it's going to hurt my ears too. But I can edit. Anyhow, yeah, thank you, Elo, for that. And Marilyn, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Are you kidding? I had it and then it got bad again. Alright, hang on. Testing. 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 Okay. Maybe better? Elo? I got a crazy idea. Elo, you want to jump on real quick? And then, okay, now it's perfect, but there might be a lag, so I'm going to wait until the judges deem this official. My fingers are crossed. And I was thinking, maybe I edit this when it goes into replay. No, we're going to keep the whole thing. We're doing good stuff tonight. Alright. Let me jump in real quick. Okay. And Sarah's back, because the audio is better. And as soon as the audio gets better, awesome. Okay. Now that I got that, let me talk about the ticker, because I really think I wanted to kind of carry that message that I do in the disclaimer of every episode down on the ticker, and I just I thought it was good to get those ideas down in a ticker. And here's another thing: if the ticker's too much, let me know, because I'll cut the ticker as well. It's become like a live editing thing here. Let's see. Ela says, let me jump in real quick. Sarah's back. Gorgeous sunset. Yeah, it's a beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening for sure. And Marilyn says, welcome back, Sarah. Okay. I had a couple of ideas of what I wanted to talk about, and if you want to jump in, you see the link for Ecamm down there. It's also pinned to the top of YouTube on the YouTube page. But I guess I'm starting to think about what I want to start tackling in the spring. And I know we're in early February. I know according to a certain groundhog of Western Pennsylvania that we'll have 6 more weeks of this. Fully understand that. But I really think this is a time where I am wanting to look at my spring projects and really come up with some progress on, and he's going to mention it now, the book. I've added some words and some chapters on the MS. I think I added like 11 pages thus far. I think I need at least 1 or 2 more chapters that's going to tell that side of the story. I have plenty of writing on the obesity, plenty of writing on the alcoholism, plenty of writing on the compulsive gambling and how everything ties together. But I really feel like I need to dedicate some time to MS and the demyelination and everything I've gone through over the last 6 weeks. So that's why it's going to take a little time. But if I'm thinking about things I want to accomplish this spring, that's one of it. It's one of those things on that list. Now, on Tuesday, we're going to talk about something a lot more serious in that I've battled those 3 things we mentioned before. I battled my relationship with co-addiction, codependency. We talked about how that works with the addictive mind. We talked about a lot of these things, and then we started talking about multiple sclerosis and how that could be something, if I don't watch the way I live my life from a health perspective, it could definitely hold me back. It could seriously change the way I live this life. So that was a sizable chapter. Now, last week, we talked about health and how those sort of concepts, the addictions and the multiple sclerosis, kind of tie into each other. And then Thursday, yesterday, we had Christina Grabnegas talk about sleep. And she did a phenomenal job. If you had a chance to see that episode, I definitely would. She did a phenomenal job. And as soon as I said that, Elo is trying to join. Hang on one second. Elo, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing well outside of the technical difficulties and this, that, and the other thing.
I'm sorry, I had some daddy before. You changed my audio, and your audio, yes, it's still pretty bad, but I think it's. Are you hitting that yellow, or are you hitting the red in the microphone one?
I'm hitting light yellow.
Wow, so it must be the microphone then.
It could be the microphone. Let me try one other thing, because I know I got some comments from a certain impartial geek that my audio was too hot on Tuesday, and I did a couple things, but I don't think I did them the right way. So, for the sake of
I'm gonna change my audio to my microphone.
mm-hmm.
Improv 2, of course. So this is the sound.
You sound great.
Thank you, man. So, good. Let me hear you. Let's see how that goes.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Yeah, you need to lower that gain a little bit. You had a perfect.
Okay, so
Doing that way.
Rex is laughing his ass off right now. This is great.
That's good.
I'm going that way. So
Go the other way.
go the other way. Testing 1 2, 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 testing 1 2.
Did you
Testing 1 2.
and connect it again, just in case?
Let's try that. All right, hang on.
Yeah.
Please stand by.
Is that a Blue Yeti?
It is a Blue Yeti.
Okay. Okay. So you got the gain here in the back, right? And the volume. You want to maintain that gain right in the middle. This one right here. Let me see if I can take it out. Right in the middle. You see it? All right. Now you gotta choose it in Ecamm if you connect it again. I can hear
Yeah,
you.
testing. Yeah, you can hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, and lower that volume as much as you can.
Okay, now lower the volume as much as I can here. All right, testing 1 2.
Yeah, less gain than that. Something's going on with the microphone. I don't know if it's probably a how do you call it? A
Testing
firmware
1 2.
update or something.
Could
Say
be.
again.
Testing
Talk
1 2.
again.
Testing 1 2.
Yeah, you sound better, but you still it sounds like when you're
Testing
talking
1
really
2.
loud to a microphone
Yeah.
and it goes like to the red.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason.
Well,
And
the funny thing
so
is, I'm not
in
even
your
getting
sound,
yellows now.
wow. So in the sound levels, it says Microsoft the Yeti
Mm-hmm.
and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, sound better.
Sound better now.
Yes, you do. You sound like a man. Oh wow.
Wow. Damn.
Voila.
And now Sarah says, Elo sounds normal and I sound fuzzy.
Yeah. When you raise your voice, you sound fuzzy. Are you hearing yourself in the microphones?
Um, no, I hear myself through.
Through Ecamm?
Yes. I don't have it connected to here. I could get a cord to hear myself through here, but I'm not doing that.
No. You're good. If you put the microphone a little bit farther away, you will sound perfectly fine.
How's that?
You sound better.
Boom.
But there's
Boom.
something with that microphone. Something's going on. And it's probably that you need a firmware update, and I'll probably look it up.
All right.
Keep on going, man.
I get back myself up like this. How's this? I'm like far away now. How's that?
I love sarcasm.
Let me try this. How about if I go over here? Is that better?
Go right beside Rex. I think that will work.
Like I'm right by Rex. How's that? Is that damn good?
You know what's funny? You actually sound better.
Ah, you son of a.
I don't know what it is. It's weird. That's never happened. We always had great sound.
Well, not until Tuesday when Mr. Foster said that it sounded too hot. And I started looking at my noise cancellation and my echo cancellation. I started canceling Netflix and I did a lot of things. And
Did you actually take that noise cancellation out?
I did. I unless you know how Ecamm has a mind of its own.
Check it out. You never know. It probably make itself up. Blue
Maybe.
Yeti.
Let me go into the preferences to find out.
Go ahead, buddy.
Let's do that. Let's do this.
Hey, by the way, I have somebody for you to do an interview.
Cool.
It's in one of the groups on the LSP pod, and I told him, ask him. He's been dealing with addiction before, and he actually was pretty excited to be in the show. So I'll send you all the information you can.
That would be fantastic because I gotta say that
You're running out.
I'm running out.
You're running out of people to interview.
No. Far from it. I always want to continue talking about that story because it's something that it's affected me so much. And what I'm finding, Elo, is it's not just the addiction itself. We could talk. I mean, the very first guest I had on had a drug addiction outside of a couple of other things. But his story is so resonating because he had all those addictions and the family and everything. And, it's... My point is, if I can help you tell your story, I want you to be on this show, and let me help you in any sort of way to tell your story.
He's eager to speak his story, to tell his story to somebody, and he has everything, the whole setup. He's ready. The only thing is that he had a family emergency right now, so probably the week after next or next week, who knows? When he's ready, he'll come back. He's in my pod. For the live streaming pros pod or whatever they call it, the advanced pod.
Yeah. I was supposed to be part of that. I was supposed to be a pod leader, and I had to back out because of everything that happened to me in late November and whatnot.
No, I got you, man. It's a lot. So yeah, but it's good stuff though. It's great.
I just I know that Lori has spent a lot of time with that, obviously, and Callie and you and a lot of you guys, and yeah. As soon as things become normal and I'm on my treatment, I think it's going to be a Ocrevus.
It's a matter of balance. Once you balance your stuff out, you're good. Right now I'm balanced right now because I have ADHD and anxiety, both of them. So I'm taking my pills for anxiety. I'm not taking any more ADHD pills because I finished my doctor's, right? So after that was the wrong doctor. I started at 16 taking pills for ADHD, and it worked perfectly well. And then after a while, I didn't need them anymore. I started college. College was my bachelor's degree was easy. My master's
Hmm.
degree was easy. My doctor's was a nightmare. So that's when they triggered again, and I started with a whole like squirrel. started started pretty much being distracted any second, and I needed
Mm.
that concentration to finish my work. And I started going to neurosurgeon, not a neurosurgeon,
Neuroscience.
neurologist, a
Mm.
neurologist, and he started helping me out. And I combined it with a psychologist, so I could take my anxiety away because that's part of what happened. And in between all of that, I think it stabilized, and I'm doing perfectly well now.
That's
And
fantastic.
after a doctor's degree, I tried with my with my with my doc. I started to wanting to just leave one of the pills out because I don't like taking pills every day. That's
Mm.
just me. And then it gradually stopped, and right now I'm not using anything. Just for anxiety, I still do because I know I have a stressful job, and I do a lot of stuff, and I always like to do a lot of stuff. And for my family's um, mental health, not for mine,
Hmm.
for mental health, I think it was better for me to keep on taking those anxiety pills. And well, look at me, I'm calm now, so it's worked out.
I gotta say, I know we were doing a sound test before. Elo, you sound very calm. I'm not sure if that was part of the metrics we were looking for,
Yeah,
but as far as calm, very calm.
yeah, man, I'm just chill. And it helps out. I just took a shower too, so that kind of helped out.
Oh, there you go. You know, shower, bat, whatever you want. Sounds great.
I like the stinger at the bottom.
Yeah, you like that? I was debating. It's like I don't want to feel like a news broadcast here, but I
No, I like it. It looks good.
thank you.
Looks good.
And then as far as the go buy me a coffee, I wanted to get your idea on that because I saw a couple people do that. I know our friend who's a geek who does a thing on his own now. He has
The number
his
32. Huh.
ah, oh.
I speak to that geek almost daily through FaceTime.
Yeah, I just I'm open and blatantly in appreciation and love of these people. I'm told him on many of his Twitch streams how he's become a friend and how much I really respect and care about him.
Yep, he knows a lot too. He's smart as hell. So that's good. But yeah, buy me a coffee. It's an avenue for those that don't have like super chats enabled or don't have other means to just get support from people who appreciate your content. So um, I see it. I'm I'm torn about sharing it, like
Hmm.
in social media, even though I do because I was told to like, dude, just just share it because it feels like you're asking for money. And I understand that I have a good job. I have I have what I need, but I still put it out there because basically there's stuff that I want to buy that I don't want it to come out from my family budget.
Right.
So I still put that out there. So okay, just for stuff for the set and everything that will eventually benefit our watchers.
Hmm.
That's how I see it. But the buy me coffee, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the way I'm thinking about it is this. I know that there's a lot more I'd like to do on here to make this a little
Yeah.
better. Get a microphone that wants to participate real well.
Hmm.
And also live stream with not using the camera in my laptop. That's also another thing. But I
Are
also
you using your
have
camera on your laptop right now?
yeah.
It looks really good. I'm
Thank you.
surprised. It looks really good. If you, I thought you had a webcam like 920 or something, which
I
looks
have I have a
nice.
cheaper webcam that I got on Amazon for like $4.99 or something. And I'm kidding. It was like $35. But yeah, I use that for sometimes I take a shot at the board and I use that. But this all the episodes I've done have involved the camera on my MacBook.
Oh. Would you like a camera?
I would love a camera.
Okay. If you send me your address, I'll send you one because I have a camera. It's not 4K, it's 2K by the way, but it's a webcam, and I did a review on it, and the company gave it to me. So, hey man,
And on that, I got Matt Haas trying to join us. Hang on one second.
go, good,
Mr. Haas!
Mr. Haas.
Hello, hello.
What's going on, buddy?
Hi, Dr. Elo. Hi, John. I'm doing great.
What's that?
Doing some. Okay, that should be better. No more echo.
No more echo over here, and apparently I still sound a little hot, but
Yeah,
you know.
it's down a little hot, but it's because it's the proximity to the Yeti.
yeah.
Well,
Let me see.
In the back part of it, do you have what part do you have? Which which?
I have the figure 8.
No, don't
No,
use the figure
do
8.
the
Don't use the figure
What's
8.
third one?
Use the figure.
Use that.
So
one
the
right
the upside down heart.
yeah.
No. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Using the upside down heart now. How's that?
Way better, dude.
Oh baby! That's I'm using a Paul Burke line, but there you go.
Don't
It's
scream.
still a little
because you mess
hot,
it up.
but that'll only pick up in front of the mic. What you just
Yeah.
did.
Okay, how's that now?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Hey, Christina.
John.
So we got Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? Glad to see you this evening. And Christina, great job last night, by the way. Wizard of Haas, awesome 3. Yep. Well, we not as awesome as
Wizard
you,
of Oz.
Christina. You're fantastic last night.
John, I have to tell you,
Sleep is an important topic.
you started your show while I was shopping for food at Costco.
Oh man.
I got the notice. I was like, doggone it. Am I lagging? Looks like
You're
I'm
lagging a little bit. You're still at Costco from what I could see.
Let me turn off Wi-Fi. Let me enable Turbo Boost. We'll try and get it back.
Turbo boost. That's it.
Turbo boost enabled.
I got a
Christina
question
says,
for
thanks,
Dr.
John. It was
Elo.
fun.
So, do you have a Rodecaster Pro, Dr. Elo? Or are you trying to get one?
No, I have I'm trying to get one. Yes, I'm trying to get one.
Okay,
Little by little, I will get there. I will get there.
excellent. If you have any questions, I'll be glad
Oh.
to help you with the Rodecaster Pro.
Well, I know who to ask, my friend. Believe me. I was moderating while you were spitting all that good stuff and
Boom.
Live Stream
that's
Pro.
because I was
So yeah,
on
nah, look at Matt.
Sean, good evening. Hi, friends. Hi from Boston.
Boss.
Petey, good morning.
I ventured forward, peeps. I'm Matt.
The Wizard of Haas.
You know, Christina, it does ask the question, how cool is Dr. Elo?
I don't know. Gotta ask the
Eh,
wife.
could be
awesome.
really.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Paul says a 3-way going on here. Paul, you know what to do. I mean, you're on the. You could join us. It could be. We could have a
Damn it,
foursome.
I am the ham of the sandwich. Damn it.
You are the ham of the sandwich. That's what happened.
I think my technical difficulties are bringing down the show. I am completely.
No,
locked
you're
up, at least
fine.
On my screen.
Did you not watch the first 20 minutes of this? Come on.
Yeah.
No, I just got home. I told you I was at Costco.
Well, you didn't miss much. I cried and I pleaded, help me, someone in the universe help me, and Dr. Yellow came to rescue me.
Let's put it this way. You fit right in. Yeah, man.
It's part of the program where I say hi to some family members.
Go for it.
Love you too. It's my aunt.
Yeah, that's cool.
And my mom says hi.
At least they watch you, man.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. They're watching. They're watching and everything.
I ask questions to my
Trini
wife.
family.
Like, did you really see me? What did I say in minute 3:12?
Yeah, could you tell me how I was at the minute 3 and the minute 9 point?
Did I mention you tonight? You really didn't know. No. So, man, what's going on, man? What's up with you? Other than Costco, which I'm fixing to go a little bit later.
Well, I am ready to put a whole lot of content across all of my YouTube channels because I am now free from this web development project that has taken 2.5 months of my life. The site went live on Monday. It has
That's cool.
0 bugs. I am feeling good. Production didn't go down. It's cranking out revenue.
Awesome.
I'm thrilled.
It's good news. I have a video I have to do tonight. Actually, I'm comparing this little thingy with this little thingy.
Ooh.
I'm comparing.
Oh,
both
your
of
new
them.
Shure mic with
Yeah.
is that,
Sure will.
Yeti?
Get it? No. Yeah, I just got this one, and it sounds a lot better. So, not to throw dirt on the Blue Yeti, but it's because I've had that one for a
Well-
while and worked perfect, and all my videos sounded perfect. I think I have to change it. Let's be real.
After tonight, I gotta be
But,
probably throwing some dirt on this one.
That's fine. Maybe it's your computer. You never know what it is. So,
Well, hold on. So are you using the USB from the Shure? Because that's that new Shure
Yeah.
M7, right?
yes, I'm gonna use USB until I get my Rodecaster Pro. There's no reason to not use.
Gotcha.
I'm
Get
making
ready
myself-
for it. Get ready for this. Dr. Elo looks down and says, I'm comparing this little thingy, and I just waited to see what he was talking about. Viewer discretion is
Enough
advised.
said. Enough said. All for you, Matt. Love you, man.
Also, a quick question from Jeanette. What kind of doctor is Dr. Elo?
Okay, I have a Doctor of Management and Environmental and Social Sustainability from Colorado Tech. Yeah.
Sean, I don't think he's that kind of doctor.
No.
No.
I hug trees for a living. For real.
Christina's weighing in on the big game on Sunday. Go Bucks. And Tampa is a madhouse.
It was
Then
good
again,
seeing
Tampa's
Christina
always a
on your
madhouse.
show there, John, yesterday.
She was.
Yeah, it was a good show. She's a good guest.
Great guess. A lot of good content about sleep and the importance of
need to watch
sleep
that.
and how sleep is important for everybody's health, both mentally and physically.
I need to watch
I was
it.
just kidding. I don't get 4 hours of sleep on average. I was just.
I'm the same way, Matt. That's why I need to watch it.
You're giving me erroneous information for the live stream? Like that's a new thing? Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't get a lot of sleep, but I get more than 4 hours.
I'm around the 5 hours and a half, 6. So I'm hyperactive, so yeah.
Paul says, "Oh yeah, Christina, you live in Tampa. It must be nuts there."
Freaking Paul, man. Dark humor.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna drop off. These technical difficulties are really messing with me, and I gotta put the dinner in the oven and blah blah blah. And get
What are you
on
making
with
for
it.
dinner?
Chicken Alfredo.
Hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm making chilies.
Chili's.
Oh,
Chili's.
nice.
Every Friday I go to Chili's.
How about I bring a dish over to your house and we can jam on what we both cooked?
Let's do it.
All right. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
right over.
Christina
No idea
hopes
what
that you're sleeping well.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Paul says
been
Bucks,
going to
baby.
bed earlier because I can get more productive in the morning. I always have these grand aspirations where I'm gonna just jam all evening long and I just turn off. So I've reconfigured my schedule where I go to bed earlier, get up, and
I'm
have
the
more
I'm the
productive
other way
hours
around.
at the beginning.
My creative part is night, 12 o'clock at night. For some reason, it just bling. I start doing
Like I'll
stuff.
do like clerical tasks at night that don't require like critical thinking. You know? But
Yeah, not me. Yeah, I do little creative stuff. During the day, that's when I do all the mathematical equations at work or whatever.
All those quadratic equations and triple
Actually did one
derivatives
today.
and
It was
yeah.
funny as hell. Yeah. I had a little
Paul,
headache.
Paul says what difficulties was Matt having? He sounded totally fine.
well, my difficulties were just
You
doing
hungry?
something in the evening that requires a lot of thinking, coding, trying to figure out why code isn't working.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
you know, planning out things, trying to learn something, trying to learn the piano. I'm better fresh in the morning. That was the difficulties I was having.
That's good.
I added more hours to the beginning of my day. Problem solved.
Bye, Christina.
Okay, I'm jumping
Christina,
off too, gentlemen.
good seeing you.
It was good hanging
Take care of
for a
yourself,
little
Christina. Hey, Matt,
All right,
good
buddy.
seeing you. Have fun in dinner tonight with chicken with the Alfredo.
bit. Thank you much, gentlemen.
Say
Hey, awesome.
hi to Alfredo.
Yeah,
Will do.
Alfredo, very picky guy.
What do we know? Matt's having
There you
dinner
go.
with Alfredo.
Hey,
my
it's
friend.
Alfredo. How you doing?
I'm doing some pasta.
I got some pasta over here. How you doing?
Yeah. How you doing? So actually,
Paul
yeah.
says, "I hear you, Matt. I think I'll last all night too." Yeah.
It's not
Paul Burke.
PG-13 anymore.
There goes our rating.
Are you taking this one off too?
Probably. Between the technical difficulties and the Yeti just acting up, and you can't even hear what Rex is saying. No, this will stay because Elo, as we said, progress not perfection.
Yeah, I know. I'm all about it. I'm all about not being perfect. Believe me. I can care rats behind if I'm perfect. or
Yeah,
not.
rats
I'm
behind.
good. I'm trying to say nice.
Yeah, that's good. I just say a rat's ass, but that's just me.
Okay. But I didn't ruin your show. You did, just in case.
I did. I was the one that did it. It came out of my mouth.
Oh, man.
Elo, do you know if we're doing this wonderful, incredible experiment called the Live Every Day in April?
Yes, we are. We have a countdown.
Oh,
Everybody-
baby!
Yeah, we're, what? Are we 2 months and some change away from it?
Less than 2 months away.
Less than 2 months, yeah. Actually, yeah. So, month and a half, probably. No. Yeah, month and 25 days, something like that. Who's counting? But, yeah, we're getting ready for it. And, hopefully it's not as big as last time. Because last time was huge.
I think it might be
500
bigger.
people. I know. I'm just, being nice to myself. But it'll be fun. I'm ready for it.
Don't worry,
ready
Sean.
for it.
Rex will be sporting a hat during Lita, so don't worry about that. And yeah, he does kiss his mother with that mouth. Given how long he's lived on this earth.
Wow.
Are you doing the Lita, Elo?
Well, I'm a moderator. I have to. I don't have a choice.
You're a moderator, absolutely.
So yeah, I'll be doing Lita and the Lita after and the one after. So
Lita forever.
it's good for me. It's good for me because it refreshes my mind of what to do and I don't know. Those challenges make me look at myself a little bit more and look at the inside of what's going on, what's happening. Give me some mindfulness and awareness. So it helps out. It helps out.
Do you think there's room for this person to be maybe another mod for the April version? Maybe?
So
Perhaps?
already threw your name in there, so it's a matter of
Awesome.
say how many people they're gonna pick.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. It was fun last time, so it'll be fun again. Guaranteed.
Petey says, hello, Jeanette. How are you doing today?
What's up, Petey? I'm a Mississippi State fan. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say my team here because they always lose, so I'd rather stay shut.
You could mention the team, and we can all, either feel
It's a
really bad or.
dolphin. It's a dolphin. So
Oh.
that was my first love and my last one as well. So I don't change
I'm
teams.
sorry.
I took my team the first time, and I'll die with it. Well, I say to the people that I'm a fan, I'll probably just
Deny it.
I won't deny it. I will just go. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna go walk over there. So yeah, I'll just.
You gotta do something else.
Unfortunately, man, suck.
Paul asks, do all the mods get together and vote for new mods? Tell us the behind-the-scenes secrets.
Basically, it's the way we do. We actually put names in a big bowl.
Mm-hmm.
We shake that bowl as much as we can. Then after
Like a
we shake the
Polaroid
bowl,
picture.
we give it like 3 spins to the left, 3 spins to the right, 1 to the front, 1 to the back. Shake it a little bit more, and put the first hand. But before touching, we go out the hand, stretch it a little bit, and then go back. And then take the name. And after we take the name, we do it like this. We open the name, and then close it again, and don't say the name till 10 minutes afterwards. That's how we do it.
And then we take that name, and we take an empty mayonnaise jar, and we have it hermetically sealed for about 36 hours before the start of Lita. So it's a big surprise. And then we make a phone call because, that's more dramatic. And it's,
I know, right?
you've been selected. You're now a mod for Lita. There you go. And then we send a film crew and everything. It's great. It's like Publishers Clearinghouse.
That's exactly what we do.
Mhm.
That's it. It's a little tricky because sometimes we, just, no, you didn't do 2 times to the right. So it's kind of a hassle. So
Well, standards and practices have a problem with that.
we check our standard operating procedures book and check if everything's in place, and then we follow the rules by the book.
And then we have it certified by Price Waterhouse, KPMG, and Deloitte. All 3 of them. Very
At the
high
same time,
business
we just
operation
look
here.
up only with the right eye.
That's right. Right eye
If
only.
if they look with the left, they're disqualified. Next.
Yeah. There you go. No way. Sean says, I'm going to jump off as well, but I hope you have a great night, having a blessed and sober Friday. Sean, it was good seeing you.
Definitely
Paul
a
reminding
Friday
us that it is an intricate process,
for me. It is.
just like Alita itself.
The people must ask Mayo, how be a mod.
You have to speak the language of Cali in order to become a mod.
Mayo.
Yeah, yo.
Be a mod.
Mod?
Yo,
Hey, yo.
yours is me in Spanish, so yeah, he's right Spanglish. It's working.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
I was flipping channels last few nights, and I have Lowcast, right? So because I can't get any sort of it.
It wasn't
No,
me.
no, don't worry about it. It's not that. I was going to ask about that next, actually. But there's a show on Unimas. I can't remember the name of it. It's on like every single night of the week, and it's a bunch of singles that are trying to pick up other singles, and
Oh, really?
there's dancing and there's singing. It's sort of like Sábado Gigante meets Temptation Island meets I don't know.
I don't watch TV, so wow. I need to start watching TV now. I wonder what it is. Hey Google, where are you? What do you want?
Bueno Boys, Bueno.
The Bueno Boys.
The Bueno Boys would be a good show name.
The Bueno Boys.
See.
Man. Enamorándonos?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's on like 2 hours a night, 4 nights a week.
Wow. I've seen it before, but
That show's on more than Luria.
wow. How are they getting? It means falling in love. What
Yeah,
is falling
that's
in love?
it's based on a European format. I think it's the format started in maybe like Norway or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do. Joking. Joking.
My first reaction, Elo, was we have to get an English language version of this because I could tell that it would do gangbusters here.
It's probably like the how do you call that guy, the bachelorette? Bachelorette?
Yeah, it's like that, but they come on and off, and then there's like 15 or 16 different things they do, and then they
It's
go
like
to the audience and
Bachelorette.
yeah, but it's like it's a lot more episodic than that. It's not like they're all living with each other and stuff.
Paul.
Oh God, we're not supposed to mention that, Paul.
Cold-blooded. True. You know, speed dating and freaking.
It's
You know what?
it's
I'm
a
gonna
get.
open a room right now. It's gonna be speed dating in Clubhouse. You got 15 seconds.
That's quick.
Right next.
Oof.
That's
What if he drop it
You're
down to
next.
3 seconds?
No. Just
Then it becomes like Tinder.
Ooh, that was a good one. This is definitely getting deleted. Oh, somebody got some experience.
Just saying, maybe a little bit, just a little bit.
What time is it? All right. I need to jump off because I'm going to Chili's with my family.
Are you gonna
So
get
we have-
your baby back? Getting your baby back?
No, actually, I don't eat ribs for some reason. I don't know why. I've never been a fan. But I do. My son gets a steak. He's 6 years old and he eats a full steak for some reason. I get fajitas, and my wife gets fajitas, and then lots of chips. And that's how I keep my figure. Beautiful.
Do you do the
figure.
paradise pie at the end? A little chocolate action with the ice cream and.
I try, man, but I let my kid and my wife, and they don't even finish it. I can't eat it afterwards. I eat that afterwards. It just hurts my tummy for some reason. I'm good.
I realize more and more, and despite the 280 pounds I've lost, that I cannot touch. It's qualitative now. It's more than quantitative. I can't touch certain things.
I just don't touch that in reality. I used to, but it kept on giving my like stomach ache every time, and then I had to rush home. What about going in the car around, go downtown Washington D.C. and just look around because we can't do anything. The only thing we do is go to Chili's on Friday, and we have a special table because you know the people there. That's basically what it is. We have a friend that has a corner for us that go every Friday at the same damn time. So
Do they have a little table tent that says reserved? And
I don't know if they put reserve, but we always get set on the same one for some reason. But same person, same attendant, which is basically a friend of ours now because we've gone there forever. So yeah, and my kid once it's Friday 2 p.m. that he's his classes are like starting to slow down from school. He's like, "Hey, Daddy, I'm gonna eat steak tonight." I'm like, "Oh wow, that's kind of cool."
I think there's a part of you that's thankful that he's okay with the chili steak, and he's not
He's okay
looking
with
at the
any steak.
really.
He doesn't care. My kid can eat anything, and I'm so grateful for it because I was a picky kid. I was, and he's not. He's like, "Oh, this is so good." I'm like, "What? You're 6 years old," and his cousins are eating like stuff that, they don't eat this, they don't eat the other, and he's like, "No, I'll eat it." I'm like, "What? Okay, cool." And he eats in portions too. He doesn't eat like, which is great. I'm really surprised. He got that from his mother, not from me.
Have you ever thought about taking him to like a Brazilian churrascaria, like a Fogo?
He's been there. And because he's a kid, he doesn't pay.
Oh,
But he eats like a man. Like everything.
that's a
He
sign of a
eats-
true champion.
Yeah, man. It's very impressive. I was really surprised, for real. I still
I
can't
think
believe it a
I
little bit, but-
think if you treat your kids to the wonderful gift of the Brazilian churrascaria and taking them to a Chima or a Fogo or a Texas to
Paulo Machado
Brazil,
loves it.
yeah,
Texas to Brazil as well. He's been there as well. And we take him everywhere. My wife and I pretty much said that we're here first. He needs to adapt to our lifestyle. We're not going to adapt to a kid's lifestyle. So that's what basically happened. So yeah, it's good stuff.
And then we teach them about the wonderful gift known as foie gras.
He even does his chores at 6 years old, if he wants something. So yeah, he's well behaved. I'm very lucky. I'm afraid to have a second one because the second one's going to be a rascal. I know it. So
Law of averages.
I'm the second one in my home. I'm the crazy guy.
Yeah, but you turned out great.
Yeah, but because I needed to be shaped a lot. My ADHD didn't help, so I am like this today, thanks to my parents that did an excellent job in guiding me throughout through a whole way. Basically, I wasn't easy, man. I wasn't easy at all. Didn't get in trouble or anything, but I did get kicked out of 4 schools, private schools. So I was a little rascal, and until I guess I matured, you can put it that way. But it was because of all the work they did. It definitely wasn't because of me.
You have a great. What I'll say is from how long I've known you, almost 6 7 months now. You have a great moral compass, but you have a great work ethic too, and that's one of the things I really admire about you, Elo.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Definitely. I do. And that moral compass was built by my parents. Like, there's no doubt about it. They did build me like this because I'm actually adopted, and my sister's adopted, my other brother's adopted, and we knew we were adopted since the beginning. Since I was little, since I can remember, we know we're adopted. We know from where we came. I never met my parents, obviously, because I never had the opportunity, but they were willing to have me meet them and everything. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Like my life is really me and my sister and me were actually thinking of writing a little book because we definitely had an interest in life.
It's an amazing story, and how many young adults and also adults that are growing up are in similar situations where they've been adopted and maybe their brother or sister has been adopted too, and it's definitely a story that would resonate.
Yeah, it would. It definitely would. So we're probably a book or something or a podcast, something. I know something's gonna come out. I don't know when because I have thousands of stuff and my sister as well. But we want to share our story definitely, and it's really odd. Like for example, I was left in the pharmacy in the hospital when I was right baby. So I'm with my parents from 1 month. I've always been with them. My sister, she's been with us since the beginning as well. But her mom was an alcoholic, and her mom was actually always trying to like get money from my parents. So she like tried to fight custody, but left it, fight and left it just to get trying to get money out of it. And my big brother, he was never officially adopted, but he lived at home.
Right.
So it's really unique. Every single one of us is really unique. It's crazy, and we get along perfectly fine. And I can say that I have more of a connection with my brothers that are not blood related than whatever I've had if I would have with a blood related brother or sister. So yeah, it's crazy. It's interesting. It's like TV stuff.
I think, it's also a testament to the fact that family's not necessarily the family you have through your lineage, but is what you make of it, and also the people and places that surround you is
Yeah,
more your family than your actual blood family, especially in your case, Hilo. I mean, you're adopted.
yeah. And you gotta be open to learning from everybody. Doesn't matter who they are. So we're all open minded. We all learn. We all listen to each other. We all make decisions when my mom needs to have a decision made. Like when my dad passed away, we all made the decision of how we were gonna deal with the funeral and everything else, and we all pitch in, and
Hmm.
the house, all the three of us don't want the house. My mom's house. We're like, sell it and go travel the world, enjoy that money. We got our own lives. Like, there's no fighting here neither, so there's no jealousy. There's no. It's really unique, and I'm really happy for it. Really, I couldn't have a better better brother and sister.
I think also it's something that you talked about your son before, and the amazing sort of childhood, but also the sort of spirit and the sort of morals and
Yeah,
just those sort of good lessons that you learn that you're basically endowing to your kid.
and it's all about being there because my parents were there all the time, dude. Like every day, every basketball, every tennis tournament, every skateboard tournament because I skateboarded like crazy. I went to tournaments, every
Mm.
surfing tournament, everything. So they were there all the time, and that's why I am happy from being working from home this during this unmentionable event, and I'm happy because I'm here with him. I'm enjoying him like you don't imagine. So I'm taking advantage of that now, and probably in the future, I already asked to see if I can work more from home because I
Mm.
realize that being here, even though that I'm working, it's not the same. You lose so many hours in the train and subway, transportation, and you lose time of your life. So it's crazy. Hey, Sammy.
Couple quick comments. Sarah mentions that it was spring when she left earlier, and now it's winter again.
Yeah.
Sammy, how are you this evening? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Sammy? So JB, I heard my family that's getting prepared, so I need to leave.
It's Chili's
I'm
time.
gonna. It's Chili's time. Sammy knows it's Chili's time. Right, buddy.
Because
And
it's
thanks for
Chili's
having
time,
me,
he's
man.
great. Because it is Chili's time. And I'm telling you, the two are
Yeah.
correlated.
Well, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Elo, thank you for your help with
Yeah.
the microphone, the pesky
And
little
remember,
microphone that sits in front of me.
and remember to send me a text with your information so I can send you that camera. You'll have a better camera.
Muchly appreciated, Elo. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Likewise, my friend. We
Have
will
a great
talk.
night. Have a good dinner.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I always talk about this workshop I did in August called LIDA, Live Every Day in August, and we're doing another one in April, Live Every Day in April. Elo and Paul Burke and Sarah and Sammy, who's just joined us here. I mean, these are incredible people that have great stories to tell, and also really enjoy this thing we do in live streaming. I mean, they enjoy the technology, but they also enjoy the idea of production and telling the story. So I'm really thankful for all of you, and especially the stuff that Callie and Luria and David, all of you, you've come at such a really important time in my life, and I listen and I try to incorporate as many of this as I can, and never perfect. Still using the camera in my MacBook. So there's technological issues all over the place, but it's all about the progress and not the perfection. And it's really I'm really glad to be doing these venture forwards and VF talks for sure. And I'll say this. I'm going to say this in advance. The episodes next week are going to be a bit tough. We're going to talk about a couple of things that really just that really are just going to be hard to talk about. But we're going to get there, and for sure, it's going to be something where it is. It is what it is. It's Tuesday. We're going to talk about bankruptcy, and moreover, the addictions that led to it. And Thursday, we're going to continue the story. Chances are, given the other technical difficulties on this episode, the closing slide may say the old stuff, and you might see me live edit it. Just saying, that's what's been happening this entire show. But Tuesday's topic is bankruptcy, and we're going to talk about that. Tuesday night, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, on the Venture Forward. A couple more questions. Sarah asks, did you do April last year. No, I only did August. And I didn't know about Lita until like June. But when June rolled around, Lita sounded like the right thing to do. So, really thankful for Lita, but I'm also thankful to get to know people like you, Sarah, very much so. You guys are incredible. And on that, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell you at the end of every single Venture Forward VF Talks. Stay safe, stay sane, stay strong, stay sober. You're worth it. I'll see you Tuesday night for an episode on bankruptcy. 6:30 Eastern. Have a good night.
Heading to Vegas in my blue striped car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4.